Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ninja Gaiden 3. Now, I left off, and I tried to do a little bit of a rant, and it didn't end up well because this Ninja Gaiden requires some level of focus for sure. So it's not exactly the best game where I could just go off the top of my head. So instead, I thought it out a little bit more structuredly. And so what I'm going to talk about right now is the difference between Ninja Gaiden 3 and I'll go with a simple Ninja Gaiden Black. We'll just go with that for the formula. As to, wow, I can't believe I have to do this part again. That's annoying. So anyways, well, I guess that makes it simple to talk over this part. Kind of a boring monorail. So what ended up happening was that Ninja Gaiden had a great formula, and what Ninja Gaiden 3 has done... Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's anyone riding either.
All right, so just go ahead and let her get through the skipping. Can I skip you? I'd like to skip now. I'd like to skip you. Skip, please. Okay, not gonna happen. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's kill this guy. There we go. Okay, cool. So what ends up happening is that Ninja Gaiden 3 reverses this formula. In Ninja Gaiden, enemies attacked in small bunches leading up to like these big epic and difficult encounters. So you'd have like packs of 3 ninjas or packs of like 3 archfiends ramping up to these big set piece battles. And of course those big fights were the hardest. As you played though, a pack of that pack of 3 enemies might still cause you to have some frustrations, as far as they could take you out if you're a little too cocky in Ninja Gaiden. I mean, just 3 guys is enough to take you out. But of course, when you're doing that big pack, that 3 pack suddenly becomes less imposing. You feel very confident, and you start taking them out, and get a little cocky. Nonetheless, like, it just sort of happens, and then from there, the fun ensues, just because of how the game's built in that sense. In Ninja Gaiden 3, it's a little different. So what ends up happening is that... Oh god, this is so annoying. Yeah, this is an entire part like this. So what happens in Ninja Gaiden 3 is that the beginning is probably the second hardest part of the battle, where you're trying to build up that combo, right? So you're trying to just continually grind through enemies until you get to the middle of the battle, which is the easiest part. So when you have a lot of enemies and you've got a good groove on, it becomes like it plays it itself. It basically is what ends up happening. So that's sort of like the boring element. So you're in like the thick of it, and the thick of it is just more about like showing off the the action elements, which is just like not nearly as good. So now I'm back to here. So and then what happens is as you get less and less, your combo kind of dwindles, and there's less enemies, and those less enemies are even harder to deal with because you don't have as many enemies just to jump from. So then you have to focus on blocking more, and because the game doesn't really lend itself to blocking midway through that whole fight, to suddenly shift into extremely cautious mode is really counterintuitive. So if I go for, like, I'm going to start off like being like not even blocking, except occasionally when stuff is going to come at me. Now the only thing that the game does to basically create any kind of difficulty is projectiles. Right now, the game is using projectiles as the sole way of ramping the difficulty. Melee combat is extremely easy in comparison, but with those, like, the projectiles coming from everywhere and off screen, like, projectiles were used in these big epic, like, enemies with projectiles were like at the certain parts of the game, and of course they weren't always in this upper like raft section. You had to shoot them. You could always, like, enemies with projectiles you would focus on and just use melee combat to get through them as quickly as possible. And now in this, look, I'm just doing this. Like, everyone's got a gun, everyone's got something to throw at me, like, which is just cheap. Like, you know what? And I'd like to think that this game is easier than Ninja Gaiden. It's cheaper. So let's go ahead and try and, one other thing I'd like to say too is that the camera in this game is like a shit. Like, it's complete garbage. I mean, but to be fair, Ninja Gaiden is always had a tradition of having bad camera, so it's not something I'm like really like huge on. Like, it's not like it's like my biggest gripe with the game. And actually, when it does work, it looks great. Like, it looks really cool. Every, like, seeing the visceralness of every single scene, every single time you attack. Like, it's cool. Like, it's undeniably, like, really worth your... Okay, so... Arrows take way too much. Nothing? Nothing. Okay, so there's no more guys in the rafters. Now what I gotta do is just watch for guys coming, sliding in. They'll basically... Okay, now out of nowhere my X button wasn't working. Of course. So it seems that when you get to like the critical point of what is going on, I can't see anything. Okay. Do a lot of... I'm just doing a lot of dodging. So right there I just held the Y button and then I ended up doing kind of nothing. Are you kidding me? This guy got such a cheap shot on me. Come on. Basically gotta break through the defenses. What is going... What the hell just happened? What the hell? Oh my god, really? Like, the camera just like, I don't even see what's happening. Like, I'm pretty sure in that corner, I got everyone kind of off doing their own thing. Okay, gonna try and do this. The main course. The terrible voice acting in this game is just completely unbearable. Oh god, there's a second bit to that line, you dumb shit. It's killing is my business, and business is good. Why can't you just say that? Like, it's bothering the crap out of me. Oh my god, this is just... I mean, I know sometimes it's like, I feel like it's hard because this game is obviously does some things right, and then it's at the same time it is difficult. So if you give them a running start, they always get you. So you can't let them get a running start. Okay. And then suddenly there's like this weird granular effect on my screen. Like everything's all grainy. I don't understand this at all. So I'm gonna try just starting. Come on. Oh, fuck you. Like, he just goes off screen. He comes back with some like random charge attack. So now I'm gonna do this again. Basically trying to get my Nimpo back because there's nothing else that seems to work in this goddamn game. Are you joking? Oh my god. Like, it's something to do with the combat right now. Like, it's not even locking on. Like, it's not even hitting. Look! Like, look at that! Oh, yes, rise again. Yes, I would like to continue to play on hard. The only difficulty worth my time. Oh, man. I'm getting really pissed off. And it's hard because, like, in Ninja Gaiden, like, I get pissed off. I remember, like, in Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, I get pissed, like, there'd be hard parts, right? There's, like, completely difficult, but I can't tell, like, these enemies and the stupid projectiles. I need, like, enemies keep flashing in front of my screen. Like, I can't see anything. I can't, and the thing is, it's so awkward. I can't press the X button. And, like, oh, gosh. Oh. Okay. The nice thing about the flying sparrow technique, you used to at least hit guys. And to get business is good. I mean, you know, be afraid to adventurous with your dialogue. Okay, so suddenly I'm doing like this weird like go through everybody thing. Now everyone's like, just like, look, do you guys see what's going on? Like suddenly easy mode just got turned on. I don't understand how easy mode keeps going on and off. What? Explain, game. Explain why. Oh, fuck you. Look, like, just fuck off. At this point, like, just fuck off. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot. Oh, okay. Just a random flying bullet manages to hit me, and that's game over. You know, there's no health in this game. I can't plan strategically for these battles. I basically go into them, and I'm like, all right, am I gonna beat it this time or am I not? I'm gonna mutton mash the exact same way that I button mashed last time. You know, there's no way I could have in any way prepared for this fight any better than any last fight. Like, there's no strategy. It's just me coming into this fight, and I'm like, oh, I'm just totally gonna whip shit. and then hopefully the projectiles don't do as much damage, and hopefully that guy doesn't get his sliding kick in from off screen, and you know, oh okay, yeah, again, the sliding kick is just from out of nowhere. Oh, and then look, everybody's like dead in seconds. I don't understand why it keeps happening. Why? And they're still walking around. They should be dead. It should be a finishing move that happens like once in a while, not a complete distraction while I'm fucking flying off screen. What the hell? Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, really? Really, game? Oh, fuck off. Okay, come on. There we go. Didn't jump that time. So everyone with projectiles is dead, right? There we go. There's what I wanted to do the whole time. And of course, look, there's a guy with the rocket launcher. I just waited. I just waited so long. There we go. So let's kill like 3 of these guys now. Oh, another guy with the rocket launcher. Really? Really? Like, they keep coming back. Why? Why did you have to do that? There's no reason to keep bringing back the guys with the rocket launchers. How about you let me try and enjoy the fucking gameplay? Oh my god. Feel like a real hardcore critic at this point. All right, come on. Let's do it. Let's play Ninja Gaiden like we used to play Ninja Gaiden. You gonna let me play, or are you just gonna? Okay, actually, you wanna know how I used to play Ninja Gaiden? Hey, this is actually how I used to play Ninja Gaiden. Like this. Like this. This is actually legit how I used to play Ninja Gaiden. Flying swallow, because I was so bad at Ninja Gaiden that I had to use a flying swallow all the time. So let's just go ahead, flying swallow. Let's hope we don't get hit in the air. Flying swallow, just kill it, you know. Swallow, flying swallow, flying swallow. This is how we beat Ninja Gaiden. You guys like this? This is fun. Well, I was trying to play the game correctly, and that doesn't seem to work for the game. The game wants me to be cheap. Oh my god! Like, really? I know grabbing techniques are from another game, but like, does every single one of these guys have to use it without like relent? You know, like, why can't these guys just have difficult moves where I have to just plan my dodges better? Why are there oh my god, infinite, like, are they infinite spawning? This game has no, like, as a player, how far, I'm on chapter 2. I should have a sense to, you know, like, there is a limit. There's a certain amount of enemies. Like, there are, like, there's probably, this is like the end game. This is the final fight. This is the big mounting fight. And it's just the same bullshit over and over and over. It's the same, look, the same. And then I'm gonna wait. Oh, and there's another, look, a guy with the rocket launcher. Where are they coming from? It doesn't matter. It's the only way they're possibly gonna beat me in this game is with, you know, people shooting fucking rockets all the time. You know, and people shooting shuriken at me every 10 seconds because the actual melee combat where I should be focusing my attention on is not good enough for them to rely on that. So instead, they have to artificially increase difficulty by using rocket launchers, and that really fucking pisses me off. It's like, why? Why did you have to sit there and say, you know what's good? Rockets. Let's just shoot lots of rockets at Ryu Hayabusa, and they'll feel super badass. You know, those guys will love a challenge. Like, no, you make a good game. Make a good game. Make it flow well. Like, oh my god. You know, I feel like the game started off, like, with good direction. Like, I really feel like, you know that fight where I fought the masked man? I'm just going to call him that for now. When I fought him, like, it really felt like there was... Oh my god, really? It felt like there was something there. Like, something had started in Ninja Gaiden. Like, part of the, like, development team had made this system that worked really well for this one-on-one sort of encounter. And, like, that would have been cool. You know what? Imagine Ryu having these hard, like, one-on-one fights all the time. You know, coming from a team that worked so hard on Dead or Alive in a one-on-one combat situation where he had really intense close-quarter combat a lot with just one enemy. That would be good. That would have been a cool change to Ninja Gaiden. You know, so long as it visually was good and you felt like, okay, I'm just going to heal at this point and use my Nympho because I'm on a streak. I'm going to say the ultimate technique, like, if I'm going to give this game, like, one compliment, is good. Like, the fact that it's instantaneous, I can use it. It's flashy, it only takes a few seconds. I mean, it is the same boring sort of animation. But, to be fair, the ultimate techniques weren't particularly over the top. And so, in that situation, I guess that's kind of fair to the game. So it's one of those things where, like, if the game, like, expects me to know what button I'm supposed to press in the quick time events or something. So now I'm just mashing the X button. So, and again, guy jumps in front of me, and I can't see what's going on. Okay, let's try and actually watch. Look, it's a stupid. They have two, like those guys with the double swords. They have one attack, and that's slide and stop your blocking. Oh, really? Slide and stop my blocking. There's no way to counter them. Yes, I get it. There we go. And then we're gonna probably get like some combo of just kill a guy. There we go. So basically, when I land enough combos, I get like 3 like. Oh, I'm gonna just use this like because I'm just done with this part. The thing about Nimpo is that it was like a strategic like resource. You know, you didn't know when you had to use it. You didn't know when you should save it. You know, you never know what the actual next hardest thing was gonna be. And then like you would basically just totally like use that like knowledge, being like it was a really strategic resource, right? And then what happens now is it's like a use it or lose it sort of thing. What is going on? All right, now Ryu's arm is hurting because I've killed too many guys. Okay, and okay, why aren't they like molesting me? They should, like, as far as I'm concerned, like right about now, they should be totally like killing on me. Like that would be cool if like right about now I was just, I don't know. Okay. Anybody else left to? Hey, bro. This is so easy. Like, come on. Like, this would be cool if like I wasn't. I don't know. I guess I can kind of give it to them. Please no more. Oh my God, terrible camera. So okay, so just walk forward. So this seems to happen. This is just sort of. Apparently, I've kind of spoiled it for myself. This arm does nothing. It's just other than these scenes. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Yeah, there we go. So we just left all those guys to die. And that'll pretty much do that.
Are you there? Come in.
Hopefully.
Are you okay, Hayabusa? What's going on?
Oh, I fucking hate the FBI. Stupid element to the story. Is this gonna get cool all of a sudden?
I'm heading up.
Nothing.